Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. It is 4:45 on the dot. Central Time, live and full of feed. Central Time, live and full of feed. All right, you guys. So I was on here before live, and I actually did this coloring page or phone wallpaper. I have the same process of doing both the same way. So it's either a coloring page or a wallpaper. But either way, if you came from Instagram, y'all saw that my name is Dolled Up Sweetie on Instagram. On YouTube, I'm Sultry Accessory. Dolled Up Sweetie is my new collection. It's a new year, so therefore it's a new collection. So I named my Instagram Dolled Up Sweetie. But it is Sultry Accessory, okay? So I love to make accessories. I started YouTube back in 2009 singing. So I took the word sultry and then I like to make accessories. Sultry accessory. Here we are. All right. So my channel, we talk about branding. We talk about like accessories and crafting. For those of us who are creatives and we just feel like it's time to create a brand for ourselves, then we're going to use YouTube, Instagram, whatever platform we choose, and to position ourselves to do so, right? To create that brand that we want, okay? So I did make my website last year so that if you guys need any help when it comes to like branding yourself and knowing your purpose, and so that you have a brand's message, definitely check out my website. Can help you out with that, even your YouTube channel, okay? So, and I do have a YouTube confidence course, but that is besides the point. Today is Thursday, January the 16th. I'm going to be doing this live coloring community with you guys. It's going to be every Wednesday though. The reason why I did not do yesterday, I was going to do yesterday. I was so prepared to do yesterday until my mind was like, I gotta take baby Carrie to the vet. And by the time that I wanted to do this live stream, almost the same time as today, I had to take my cat to the vet yesterday. So that's why it's postponed to today on Thursday, when usually this will happen on Wednesdays. Okay. So every Wednesday we will come, we will either color a coloring page that we find on Pinterest or however the case may be, or I will be illustrating my own and you guys can chime in the chat, okay? Not makeup, why? You guys can chime into the chat and let me know like what I should add to the illustrations. So I'm going to show you the one that I recently was working on. So this is how it looks colored in. Okay, let me like zoom in for y'all. Okay, y'all just coming in. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I don't want to zoom in too bad. Okay, so this is the recent illustration I have made coming for, Valentine's Day, cuz the grills are loving Valentine's right now, and they're like, "Okay, what can I do?" Either you're like, "What can I do for my business?" or you're like, "What can I draw right now that is like seasonal?" I don't know if you guys are like seasonal drawers. Let me know in the chat. If you like a seasonal crafter, seasonally draw, like when do y'all have time to draw? Let me know in the chat, okay? So I actually worked on this coloring page in like the most random spot. I'm gonna tell you. Okay. I actually did not do it at home. What happened was I had to go to the dealership. Everybody gotta get their oil change. It's a new year, however. So I had to get my oil change and I was at the dealership. And I didn't finish it there, but I started it at the dealership and this is what I came up with. Okay. So this is how it looks colored in. I'm going to show you guys how it looks like without being colored. And then I'm going to show you guys the time lapse of it. And then we'll actually work on a page together. Okay. We'll work on another Either you guys can decide if you want it to be a coloring page, or if you guys, hi, welcome in, if you want it to be a coloring page, or if you want it to be a wallpaper. Okay. Y'all let me know once we get there. Okay. So this is how it looks. And then also I wanted to do another color scheme. So I'm definitely looking for suggestions and ideas, like something still Valentine's realm, but like different colors. Let me know what colors you guys think should be in this page. And then also you can let me know in the comments if you're watching the replay play, like would you get this as a phone wallpaper? Let me know. And this is the other thing too. If you guys are new to digital drawing, okay, so I have made I made a YouTube short today and I made a Instagram reel. And I'm telling people, I'm trying to convince people like digital coloring is better than your traditional sketchbook, in my opinion. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, let me remove this one. I'm gonna scoot it over. Okay, I'm trying to tell you why it's better than traditional coloring or traditional having your sketchbook. So I had this video. It was me, all of my sketchbooks, right? Boom. One thing about having a sketchbook, y'all, is like the reason why I'm looking in the mirror is because I can see y'all in the chat. That way I can see y'all in the chat while I draw. Okay, boom. That's why I got a mirror there. Okay. So the reason why I feel like digital drawing is better than your sketchbook is because in your sketchbook, nobody can see in your sketchbook but you. That's number one. Nobody can see in your sketchbook but you. That's why, and I'm gonna say shout out to Raw Sushi. If y'all are like super in the community of digital art, right? Raw Sushi was like one of the best that I was watching that I actually learned Procreate before Raw Sushi. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. But anyhow, when you take your sketch and then you move it over to Procreate, your sketches can go wherever. Like your art is not subjugated to one spot in your sketchbook where you leave it somewhere in your house and you don't take it nowhere. However, the reason why this is why I want so many people to get on digital coloring and digital art is the fact that a lot of people right now need money. Let's just be very honest. A lot of people right now need money. It's the fact that you can take your drawing. You don't even have to like know how to draw. I'm trying to tell you. You don't even have to know how to draw. I know the initial investment of an iPad is might be a lot. However, okay, or go on eBay and get you an old iPad. Just make sure that you can draw with that iPad, because not every iPad that ever exists you can draw on it. Okay, so anyhow, make sure you can get the Procreate app. And the Procreate app itself is $20. Okay, so anyhow, you can do a drawing, and that drawing can turn in so many different things, from a keychain to some earrings if you want, to a poster, to a picture in your house so that you have wall decor that you made, to like a tote, to a mug, to however many products that your heart desires. Okay, so as a child, my grandmother, she gave me coloring pages. It was not my mom, it was my grandmother. So I don't know if y'all remember this, but Rocky Rococo's used to have coloring pages. Every time my grandma would go, she would pick up a coloring page, pick up a coloring page. And I don't know if like fate or spirit or however, but I fell in love with coloring. Like sometimes your hobbies or whatever happens in your childhood is that thing that you should still hold on to. A lot of people feel like, oh no, I did in my childhood, it's whatever. Like, no. Go back to your childhood, see what you was doing, what made your heart content, and still try to do it. So now that I've been introduced to Procreate, which I've been introduced to Procreate probably 2018, I started to make my own coloring pages. Oh my God. I started to make my own coloring pages. I was showing my mom, and she's like, "Wow, you really are doing this." Like, yeah, I'm like, "Yes, mom. Look at this coloring page I made." Right? Tell me why I ended up making my own coloring book. I literally made my own coloring book, self-published in 2019. You guys have to. Passive income, right? You guys have to do digital coloring, even if it's just for fun. But I'm trying to tell you, it can turn into products, and then you can produce more and more and like really take this somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? Because art is not that thing like, oh, you just know how to doodle. Oh, that's cute. No, like art is a thing. Like, don't ever let people doubt your craft or nothing like that. Okay? Boom. All right. So let me show y'all how it looks without the color. So one thing that I do on this Procreate app is that I duplicate my images. So this is how it looks regularly. So if I want this to be a coloring page, hold on, let me make sure y'all can see. Okay, so if I want this to be a coloring page, this is how it would look. Okay, yes, okay, I'm glad it's not doing like that mirror effect. Wait, no, it is. It's flipped different, isn't it? I don't know. I can't tell. You know when the camera be doing that flip thing? I don't know. Wait, let me see. Can y'all read the words? No, it is flipped. Okay. I want, anyhow, but it's supposed to be flipped this way. However, so you can read like "kiss me" or however, you know, those hearts, those conversation hearts. So yeah, I put those in there. I put some donuts and I put some roses. I'm gonna prove to you that you do not have to know how to draw in order to do this type of stuff. I'm gonna prove to you that you don't know how to draw. Yes, I know how to draw, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't be drawing. Like I be drawing, but I don't be drawing. Y'all gonna be like, what? What does that even mean? Okay, so I'm a curator illustrator. Okay, you're gonna be like, what the heck is a curator illustrator? Okay, they're like, most of the time when you think of illustration, you're thinking that the person is drawing it just like freehand or from scratch. I'm gonna show y'all what I mean, how I'm a curator illustrator. So let's go. Oh, let's go. Okay, so I must have deleted all of them. I'm gonna go to my gallery so y'all can see what I mean. But just remember, we got a donut, we got a cup, we got some roses, and we got some clouds. Okay, I believe the donuts I drew that freehand though, but the rest of that I did not draw it freehand. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I mean. So let me turn my iPad this way. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna show you what I mean by you do not have to know how to draw. Okay, boom. So what I do is I actually go on to Pinterest and I grab images off of Pinterest that I want. So with this is an image off of like Pinterest. It could be Pinterest, it could be Google, however, right? And no, this is not stealing other people's art. That's what people are might say, but no, it's not, because I'm curating my own page and therefore it's my art. Okay, so boom. So we have these clouds right here, right? So if I scroll over, I didn't use this, but I kept this as an idea. So this is the cup, right? This is the cup. Hold on, let me make sure. Let me go back. So we found the cup, and then here are the roses, right? So it was 6 different roses, and I said, hey, I think I like this. I think I went with that rose, or no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I found a different rose picture. This one. So we got the rose, we got the cup, and we got the clouds, okay? So what I did was, let's go to the time-lapse replay. Hold on. I always do that. So if we click the wrench tool, let's go to the time-lapse replay recording. Here we go. So this is from the start. So I found some cookies and I found a picture and I basically am tracing over it, right? So I'm putting donuts, laying different donuts. As y'all see, I got the cloud picture. I put the clouds on there. And I'm figuring out which way do I rearrange the items as I'm tracing over the item. Okay? Yes. I'm tracing. You don't have to know how to draw to do this. Okay? You just need to learn how to use Procreate And then you just have to have your own creative eye, okay? So yeah, this is me moving them around, trying to see like where certain items need to go. Now that took a while. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, that took a while for me to like arrange them, to size them, to tilt them, however. Like I tilted this one and then I made this one go in versus flat like this. Okay, so that's the time lapse replay. Like I said, I'm a curator, illustrator, and anybody can literally do this. If you need to do like a side business, however, or you just want something cute to color, you need to be subscribed to my channel. Okay, period. Okay, so you can learn digital drawing. So you can take, even if you are a drawer, you can take your own sketches, put them onto here, and make them come alive. Okay, that's what you can do. So, like I said, this can be a coloring page. This can be a phone wallpaper. It's literally almost the same. A phone wallpaper, a coloring page, and then also you can make digital stickers. And you can even make real life like physical stickers, stickers in your hand, like how you know it with the adhesive and you put it on a piece of paper. Like I'm trying to tell you, art is not just one place, it's stuck in your sketchbook. Art is not just one place, it's stuck on a wall. It's not stuck on a canvas. You can take your art to many different places and put it every freaking where these days so that everybody is seeing your expertise, your style, the thing that you created, and people are going to want it. So, like, for an example, y'all, when I got finished doing this, I was like, you know what? This looked like I was like, this looked like something Dunkin' Donuts could use, you know? So you know how like McDonald's they change out their packaging? Like you can literally pitch your designs to big brands and so that they use your design for like a limited time and then see if like your packaging actually boosts their sales. So let's say I wanted to go to Dunkin' Donuts right now, right? And I'm like, you know what? Can I speak to your manager, right? Or whomever. I don't think you want to go to a local one, but however, if you can speak to the manager and be like, can I have the regional manager's email or something like that? However, you know what I'm saying? And then you're like, I got this piece. You can show them your iPad. You're like, I got this piece right here. I would love to partner with y'all. Maybe do like a little trial run. We could even do it like just locally and do a trial run and see if these people really enjoy this design and we can get them printed onto your packaging and then y'all could do like a commissions type of thing or like partner with them. Like your art does not have to be stuck in your sketchbook. That's what I'm really trying to tell people. And like there's Instagram accounts. So like I'm starting to follow people who like to color. But there's Instagram accounts. Let's go back to this for a second. Then we'll work on one together. Okay. There's Instagram accounts that I'm following where people like to color, but it's like they think of coloring like kids coloring books. Like no, coloring has advanced. Okay? Coloring has advanced. It's no longer, oh my gosh, let me get a Dollar Tree coloring book. It's not, oh my gosh, let me get a regular, it's not, what do they like? Blues Clues. I'm using my generation, okay? Bluey did for this generation. Bluey. Okay. Like your art can go anywhere and you don't even have to know how to draw. I'm trying to tell you. You want to make extra income? It's time. Okay? This is whomever wants to learn. Okay? All right. So this coloring page will be coming in February, of course, on my website. If you check the description box below, make sure you check the description box in all of my videos. All right. So now let's work on one together. Okay, so this is the one that I wanted. Hold on. This is the one that I wanted to work on with you all. Okay, this one right here. So this one right here is some earrings. Okay. So I was inspired by one of my pair of earrings that I actually own. Let me see if I can grab it for a second. Let's see. Hmm. Oh my god. Tell me why I don't see it. Oh my god. I don't know where it is. I don't see it. But anyhow, I have it in my video on my YouTube short or my YouTube not YouTube, my Instagram. So yeah, here it is. This is a pair of earrings. This is actually an earring that I own. I don't know where it is. But yes, I wanted to go ahead and color and move it around. However, you guys give me suggestions. Should this be a coloring page or should this be a wallpaper? If we add more stuff to it, it might actually be a wallpaper versus a coloring page, because the coloring page, I kind of just see it as it is giving very much so geometric patterns. And the funny thing is, I remember I had a coloring book that was just straight up geometric patterns. Actually, I still have the coloring book. So anyhow, I want to show you the breakdown of. Oh, I gotta connect my pencil to this. So this is how you work your Apple Pencil to your iPad. So you're gonna plug it in. Okay, you're gonna plug in your Apple Pencil. Then yeah, it says pair. You want to pair it. Press pair. Okay, so now it should be connected to your iPad. Okay. Okay, now it should be connected to your iPad. Now, this is the app Procreate. Let me make sure y'all can see. Okay, so this is the app Procreate. Okay, so right here, this blue square, you have layers. So I used layers. It's like one on top of the other. Like, think of a cake. You got the base layer, you got the middle layer, and you got the top layer. Okay, boom. These are layers right here in this blue square. So the first layer, I'm going to uncheck these. So the first layer I did in order to create this earring was this one. Now this I actually drew. I didn't trace anything. Okay? This I did a circle. Now let me show y'all something with Procreate. If you ever have problems with lines, if you ever have problems with shapes, and your hand doesn't feel steady when you first get on Procreate, there's a thing called Streamline, and it's a setting within your brushes, okay? It's a setting within your brushes. You want the streamline to be up, period. Okay? So let's say, for an example, you wanted to draw a circle, but it didn't look like a circle. So let's say you drew the circle. Hold on, the color is white. We need to change the color. And to change the brush too. Hold on, let's change the brush. I usually like to use monoline. Okay. So let's say you drew a circle right there. That don't look like no circle, right? I mean, it looks like a circle, but it doesn't look like a perfect circle, right? Okay, so you're going to undo it. There's a back button right here. You're going to undo it. Watch this. You press and hold it. You go to edit. Uh-oh. This is an old version. I don't know if it's going to act right. There it is. Okay. If you press and hold it, it'll change the shape for you. There it is. Circle. Boom. So at first it said eclipse, but then it had the option circle. You're going to tap circle. That's going to give you the full circle that you want. If you press and hold, a lot of this stuff on Procreate, it is pressing and holding. Okay? It is a press and hold. So we're going to undo that, however. So we did a circle. I pressed and hold it to make that full circle. I did it again. Pressed and hold it. And then I just drew a line here and I drew a line here. And then I made this little clasp looking section on the earring. However, okay. So then on layer 2, this is layer 2. Okay. On layer 2, we drew the little clasp for the earring, you know, this part where the little piece go. I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know what to say. But yeah, this part where the piece like is stuck in between so that it's fastened. And then I just kind of like, I kind of made it like a snake like type of design. It's kind of hard to say. I would say kind of like a flower petal snake type of design to make this. Okay, and then here's layer 5. Layer 5 is the second earring here. But in order for me to get this, like I didn't get this off a plain like, oh, this white canvas. What I did was they have this option here. So if you press the wrench and you go to drawing guide and you click that on, it gives you a grid. This grid helped me tremendously. You can change the different sizes of the grid. I'm not going to change the different size of the grid because that's going to mess me up, okay? So you change the different sizes of the grid, however. So once I made this one and I believe I used the symmetry tool as well, y'all. I believe I used the symmetry tool as well. So how do you use the symmetry tool? You go here and then you go to drawing guide. Right here where it says symmetry, that's what I used. Okay, that is what I used. So right here you can change the opacity of your grid, you can change the grid size right here at the bottom, and you can change the thickness of it. Okay, we're gonna press the done button because we don't want anything extra to happen to it. Okay, so once I was done doing one, then I duplicated the layer. So how do you duplicate the layer? If you swipe this way, you see the word duplicate. You're going to tap on that. That's how I was able to get 2 earrings that look the same size, that looks similar. So all I did was duplicate it. You don't have to draw it twice, because if you try to draw it twice, they're going to look two totally separate things. And that's also what I do with like say you want to draw a face and you don't want to draw like accessories or food like how I do. You know what I'm saying? Some people like to draw faces. I'm not a person who like to draw faces because I'm gonna be honest. I'm not good at drawing faces. I'm just be honest. I'm not good at drawing faces. So let's just say, for an example, let's get out of this for a second. Let's say we made a new canvas. How you make a new canvas? You press on the plus button. And then you're going to choose of these sizes. I made my own size 11 by 8 because it's like paper. How do you do that? Make your own paper. You press this and then you put in the size that you want. Okay, I press paper. Boom. Now this is sideways, so I just flip it this way. Okay, and I make a size of the paper. This is the size that I use for my coloring book. So anyhow, let's say, dang, what was we talking about? I'm like going fast. Oh, I was saying about eyes and symmetry. So let's say you want to draw, like you like to draw faces, right? Let's say you wanted to draw an eye. So what I would do was I would go to drawing guide. I would go to edit drawing guide. I will go to symmetry, right? And you're going to choose like what in the middle is like your marking point of wherever you want that object to be. Do you want it to go down here, up here, kind of in the middle, or a little bit higher? However, you can press the done button. Let's say you want 2 of the same thing. Let's say you want to draw eyes, right? Okay, so instead of drawing 2 separate eyes, all you gotta do is turn on the symmetry tool, and then we'll go ahead. Oh my gosh, really? This is my old iPad, so it doesn't work as good as my new iPad. Hold on. I'll show y'all on my new iPad because this old iPad, it acts strange. Okay. Okay, let's get off of that. So I'll show y'all that again. How do you turn on the symmetry tool? Okay, so you're going to go to this wrench right here. Oh, this is not paired in. It's not paired. Let's say you go into this wrench. You're in the canvas section because we want the canvas to be symmetrical. So you're gonna click drawing guide and then edit drawing guide, symmetry. Boom. You figure out where do you want it to be, up top, at the bottom, in the middle of your starting point. Let's say we want it a little bit higher than the middle. Okay, we're gonna press done. Okay, I'm going to use my finger as an example. Those of you who do not have a Apple Pencil, you can still do this without an Apple Pencil. It just won't be as precise, without the pencil. So let's say you want to draw some eyes. We can literally go like this, press and hold, and then it'll give you some eyes. Like you saw how like at first when I drew it, let's try that again. I'm going to do it without the pressing and the holding. So if you don't press and hold, let's say, what's going on? It was just working. Now it's acting silly. Let me see. Okay. Let's say you drew eyes like that, just naturally, and they're not circle like how you want them to be. Okay. So all you have to do with Procreate is if something does not look right, if something does not act right, a lot of it is just pressing and holding, or pressing and holding, swiping to the left or swiping to the right. Let me show you. So we're gonna press and hold, and then you see a snapped, right? And then you have the option, either you want eclipse or you want circle. Circle. Then you have circular eyes. If you want to be eclipse, which is basically oval, then you have ovals. Okay? Boom. Yes, you can do this with your finger. There's a girl, actually, there's an illustrator that uses this app on Instagram. I forgot her name. I've seen her before though. She does not own a Apple Pencil, and she does all of her illustrations with her bare freaking fingers. I'm like, girl, you are doing the thing. And the thing is, she knows how to do like intricate designs even with her finger. I'm like, oh my god, girl, like it's crazy. So anyhow, let's say you want to know, how do I start coloring? Like, how do I start filling in the color? Okay, so let's say we took this color and we like, okay, boop. And then it filled it in. It filled in both of them. Why? Because we're using the symmetry tool. So whatever you do to one side, the other side does the same. So that way, if you ever need to draw something, like let's say you wanted to draw a house, right? This is when I would turn on, excuse me, I'm doing this again. Okay, let's go back to this layer. Let's say you wanted to draw a house, but you don't want to draw on both sides. How do you do that? You turn on the symmetry tool. You drag your finger out. Why that didn't work? Maybe because I'm not on this layer. Let's go back. Yeah, you draw your finger out, and then that'll be the same. You press and hold, then the shape is much more symmetrical, and it's not as the lines aren't as wonky, however, because that's a lot of people's like discrepancy when they start Procreate first. They're like, okay, but I'm drawing on here, but the lines don't look right. The lines aren't straight enough. The lines are wiggly. Like, I don't have a steady hand, and they feel like they have to have a steady hand when they use this app. You don't. All you gotta do is press and hold. That's all you gotta do. Okay, so let me use the thicker brush. I'm gonna turn up the size. So you turn up the size right here on the side, and you can always change your brush right here with this brush thing and the brush icon. You can always switch up your brushes. So let's say I want to use Studio Pen. It's gonna look way different than this one though. And let's say I want to finish this, and you see it does the same thing to the side, and you press and hold. Boom, you got a house right there. And if the line is too skinny, you can go ahead. I keep trying to tap it. This is only paired with my other iPad, not this one. Let's say you wanted to do my favorite brush is always monoline. Like, that is just it for me. So I'm gonna turn up the brush size. Let's try that again, and let's use a different color. Let's say we want to use, I don't know, this purple color. You see that? Now y'all can really see. Boom. See that? Boom. We just made a house. Like, you literally don't have to know how to draw. Use the symmetry tools. Okay. You feel what I'm saying? Like, digital coloring is it. Period. Maybe that's why I didn't. I wonder why it's acting like that over here on this iPad. I really want to know why it's doing that. Because I had that issue before, and I just started using this iPad instead. Huh. I mean, it worked, but it's a weird, like, line right here. I don't even know what that means. Okay, anyway. So, that's how you use that. So, back to this design right here. So, yeah, I had drew a square. I drew a square to make sure. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I drew a square for the wideness of the earring. However, okay. So, this is not the one with the two, but that's the one that I made by itself. And then I also did, excuse me, I did this one by itself. I was looking at a picture. It was like a Shein bracelet. However, I thought the bracelet was really cute. And I was like, ooh, I'm going to draw this, right? Okay. So then let's go to the time-lapse replay so you can see how I was able to make it. So let's go here and time-lapse replay. What? It said it was done. That must not be the original. This must be the original. Hold on. Wait a minute. I just saw something. Okay. This right here, let me show y'all. This right here was the bracelet. This was the bracelet that I saw on Shein. I was like, ooh, that is super duper cute. And then I ended up making this, but then I took it and then I made it smaller to make it look like it's a matching ring. Y'all see that? All you got to do is take the layer and duplicate it. Okay, that's all you got to do. Same thing over here. I did these a while ago though. But I did these what do you call these? Dip pretzels. And then all I did was make one. Okay, let me show y'all in my layers. All I did was make one. See, this is the main pretzel. That's why it says main P. Main pretzel, all I did was slide it over, press duplicate, and then I had a whole bunch of them. And then I just changed out the colors. And then I gave it a gloss look. I gave it a drip look. This is what I did I think it was last Valentine's when I drew this. Yeah, I think it was last Valentine's. So you got chocolate, strawberry, and berry. Or whatever flavor you got. Okay, because if you got pink and then you got a red pretzel, what flavor is that? Y'all let me know. Okay, I don't know. And then these are some of when I was telling y'all about digital stickers, these are some of the digital stickers that I've made. So here we have a bunch of, it's like a different variation of like cinnamon rolls. Okay, a makeup, a cute little drink, love, this little donut, this makeup, and this little strawberries. Super duper cute. It does have like this glow effect behind the stickers so that it gives like a sticker effect. So yes, I did that as well. I did this. Ooh, I did these probably 3 years, 4 years ago. Valentine's era. I don't know. So yeah, I'm trying to show y'all like digital coloring is it. Okay, digital coloring is it. But I'm trying to figure out the reason why I'm having issues, y'all, is because this iPad is old. So it's almost like it don't want me to do anymore. That's what it's seeming like. Because I wanted to finish this together, but it's not cooperated in the way that I want it to cooperate. So let's say, let's try it. Let's just try it and see what happens. Okay. So this is this earring, and then this one is the second earring. So let's turn that one off so we can focus on this one, okay? So that is on this layer. So you're going to take your color, whatever color you want. Make sure you pair your Apple Pencil to your Bluetooth. All you got to do is plug it in from the bottom. Like, y'all see this? You plug it in from the bottom, like where you charge it at, however. Okay, make sure you pick the brush that you want, the right brush that you want, and like the sizing of it. So let's say I want this technical pen. I use, like, my top brushes that I use are like technical pen, monoline, the airbrush tool. They got a lot of different brushes in here. And if you're new to like digital art and drawing and stuff, they do have like people who make their own brushes, and you can buy like their own brush collection. Like, I have made my own brush before, but I'm not good at making my own brushes. I'm just gonna be honest. So I'm gonna give it up to like, there's a girl named Sandra. She's really good at like creating brushes for Procreate. And people like sell their own brushes and they make their own brushes through Procreate. So let's see if this is gonna act right. Cause I've already given it a shadow, but I think I don't want it to be gray. So I really want to give it like black, but let me just try something. Let me stop talking and try something. That didn't work. Ugh. That didn't work. I wonder why that didn't work though. Layer. Oh, it's going down. Is it going down there? Is it going down there? I don't know, but let me see. It should go here though. Yeah. Yeah, this acting funny. Y'all, tell me why it's doing that. For those who got an old iPad, why is doing that? Why is it doing that? Like, that's annoying. I might have to take this photo and like look, and then it times me out of there. I think I got too many pictures on this app. Like, I got too many illustrations that it don't even work right no more. Probably. I'm thinking that's what it is. But yeah, this is what I meant by I made my own brush. So that's unfortunate. Anyway, so this is when I made my own brush. If it will open. Yeah, this right here. I made my own brush stencil so that I will have watermarks for all of my things that I draw. I'm so sorry that we could not finish that picture together like I wanted to. But I think I'm gonna try to move that file over to my newest iPad, and then we could try that again. But I hope y'all learned something tonight from tonight's video, from tonight's live. If y'all want to still come back for coloring and digital art, make sure y'all come on Wednesdays, because I'm gonna start posting Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Monday is gonna be like a teaching or a talking type session. Wednesday is gonna be the coloring, of course, and talking about our iPads and stuff like that. Oh, when I say talking or teaching, it's gonna be about branding. Okay, so branding on Mondays, talking and teaching. It might be a tutorial, talk, teaching tutorial about branding. Wednesdays is going to be coloring or drawing. And then Fridays is going to be like a vlog. Okay? So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all thumbs it up. Leave anything in the comments below. Not anything, but leave anything pertaining to this video in the comments below. And I'll see y'all. It's your girl, Sultry Accessory.